Arif Habib Dow Jones Safe Pakistan Titans 15 Index Fund is an open-end index tracker scheme which aims to provide its investors total return that closely corresponds to the benchmark, that is Dow Jones Safe Pakistan Titans 15 Index Fund. It is the only Pakistani fund which is structured and indexed by an international provider, and for investors looking to take exposure to Pakistani market, a passive exposure, Arif Habib Dow Jones can be a good instrument because it provides its benefits, that is decent exposure to Pakistan's equity market as measured through correlation with the benchmark KC 100 index, and the benchmark or the broad-based benchmark of the market is KC 100 index, and provides its investors with other benefits, that is single entry investment into the group of selected stocks, more liquidity, more tax and cost efficient for investors, although that would depend on the legal status of the investor. Investors should check specifically about the legal status upon the tax advisor. Plus, it provides better liquidity from the group of selected stocks for the investors. About the fund structure, the fund comprises of about 15 companies, and 15 companies which make about more than 60% of the market cap of the KC 100 index. And the fund represents 5 major sectors from the local bourse, that is oil and gas, banks, electricity, chemicals, and construction and material sector. About the fund composition, the fund, as I said, comprises of about 15 companies and is actually a subset of the Dow Jones Safe 100 index, which is a broader benchmark or a broader index, and the 15 most liquid and highly capitalized companies adjusted for free float basis are represented in the index. About the Dow Jones Safe 100 index, it has about 50 companies from the India and 50 companies from the combination of Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Mauritius. And about the legal structure of the fund is registered with Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan, which is the apex regulator here for the NBFC sector, and is registered under regulations, NBFC regulations. The fund has a distinct and a separate trustee from the fund manager, that is MCB Financial Services, as per the requirement of the local regulations. And more about the tax laws, because the fund is actually more tax efficient. How it can be more tax efficient? The fund is exempt from the withholding tax at the transaction level, and the fund is also exempt from capital gains tax at the transaction level. So investors are required to withhold tax on the dividends from the fund and pay capital gains tax if they redeem before completion of 1 year. But investors should check with their legal advisor for the actual tax implications that may weigh upon their tax status. And about the top 10 holdings of the fund, they are shown in front of you. These are mostly blue chip companies and are largely liquid companies and representative companies of the KC market. Briefly about the fund manager, Arif Habib Investments Limited is among the largest asset management companies and the most profitable companies as well, and is also among the top rated companies here in Pakistan. It is backed by the strong brands like MCB Bank Limited at the Arif Habib Group, and it's a subsidiary of MCB Bank Limited, which is among the largest private banks in Pakistan, and the bank is also listed at Karachi Stock Exchange and London Stock Exchange through GDR. The fund manager has been here for has been created from merger of the two companies lately that is MCB Asset Management and Arif Habib Investments Limited, and has quite an able team and has a reputation for its fund performance. That's it about how to invest, and more details about the fund manager can be taken from our website mcbh.com or through the contact details mentioned in front of you.